From opening a theme park in Saudi Arabia and getting called out for the real reason.
I built this massive theme park!
To making even charity work feel transactional and manipulative.
So I was mad at, I feel like a scammer.
Here are the times that prove Jacksepticeye was right all along. It all started with a seemingly jokey lie detector clip. The setup was playful, but the answers weren't.
Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes.
Now, in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
Today, those clips age like fine wine. Jack wasn't hating. He was pointing out clear issues that would eventually expose themselves. And let's just say, things got very uncomfortable. And the most recent proof? A theme park in the worst possible location. On November 13th, MrBeast just opened his own theme park called Beastland in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
I built this massive theme park! I spent months designing Beastland, this massive theme park with games, challenges, the craziest rides.
On the surface, it's classic MrBeast, massive colorful park, real-life recreations of his videos, prizes up to thousands of reals, exclusive merch. He described it as,
"This theme park is filled with some of the craziest challenges and most insane prizes we have ever given away. Like all theme parks, we have roller coasters, we have drop towers, we have all that usual stuff." What makes Beastland different from every other theme park is the amount of detail that goes in our games. We recreated games inspired from our videos.
The problem isn't that he opened a theme park, the problem is where he opened it. When asked why it was there, Jimmy said, "Middle of the world, because a majority of my audience is outside America and we have a big Middle Eastern fan base. Wanted to give them a chance to participate." Which sounds nice until you realize he could have picked literally anywhere else. Community Notes flagged him immediately, saying, "To be clear, MrBeast also chose Saudi Arabia because he signed a deal with the Saudi-funded Riyadh season earlier this year, and Beastland was a part of the deal. So he's not really placing it there because it's centrally located for all his fans. It's because he was probably paid tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, to put his theme park there, and the location makes it significantly worse. The Middle East, particularly Saudi Arabia, has been under fire for years over the treatment of migrant workers under the kafala system, a sponsorship system that human rights groups say creates conditions ripe for forced labor and modern-day slavery. Reports talk about wage theft, 80-hour work week, and workers dying on construction sites tied to big events like the Qatar World Cup.
Its booming construction industry has been fueled by its successful bid to host the 2022 World Cup. But while arguments rage over the risks footballers will face playing in Qatar's extreme heat, migrant workers from Nepal are dying on the job in record numbers.
The Guardian reported that 6,500 migrant workers died in Qatar since they won the World Cup bid in 2010. To be clear, we don't know that Beastland specifically is using forced labor. There's no evidence of that. But when you choose to slap your brand on a huge project in an area being dragged to the UN over migrant worker abuse, people aren't crazy for asking why the nice guy YouTuber is now part of the PR machine for a government with such a problematic record. Beast Games was supposed to be MrBeast's crowning achievement, a massive competition show with the largest single prize in television and streaming history.
Welcome to Beast Games. This is gonna be crazy. Everyone's so excited. Good luck, man.
Filmed for Amazon Prime Video with 1,000 contestants competing for a $5 million grand prize.
I am standing on $5 million of real money, the largest grand prize in entertainment history. And competing for this $5 million are these 1,000 contestants! Come on in!
But behind the spectacle was a production nightmare that became one of the most damaging controversies of MrBeast's career. In August 2024, the New York Times reported that more than a dozen people who participated in the first installment of Beast Games said that they had not received adequate food or medical care, and that some competitors had suffered injuries from the physical challenges. One contestant told the New York Times, "I was really excited to be part of something that was going to be really big. In the end, I just left feeling really insignificant and mistreated and traumatized. I still haven't gotten paid." In September 2024, a class action lawsuit was filed in the Los Angeles County Superior Court against MrBeast's production company. The complaint alleged widespread mistreatment of the Beast Games contestants. What made this particularly damaging was the contrast with MrBeast's carefully crafted image. This was the guy who gave away houses, paid for surgeries, and funded wells in Africa. But when it came to the people working on his own show, the allegations suggested a very different reality behind the scenes. But the real bitter taste was yet to come. In June 2025, MrBeast partnered with Viewstats to launch an AI thumbnail generator.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience.
On paper, it seemed like a cool new tool for creators. In reality, it lets you feed other people's thumbnails into the machine without their consent, so it could spit out copycat versions with new faces and style.
This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it will use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating.
The tool would even suggest channels to plagiarize from, literally giving users a list of people whose work they could rip off. This set the internet on fire. Pretty much every single big YouTuber called him out. Jacksepticeye responded, "What the actual fuck?" And he used my logo in the promotion for it too. I hate what this platform is turning into. The backlash was so massive that MrBeast had to pull the tool offline for new users.
I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for Viewstats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down.
It was a clean reverse, rare in this space and worth saying out loud. The course correction doesn't erase the initial instincts though. It confirmed what a lot of creators were quietly scared of. MrBeast isn't just playing the algorithm anymore. He's helping build the tools that automate everyone else's job, then acting shocked when people call him out. But while the AI thumbnail controversy showed MrBeast's disconnect with the creator community, his product lines were facing their own set of problems. And his first major business venture proved exactly that. Feastables, MrBeast's chocolate brand that he claimed was healthier than Hershey's.
This is made with real white chocolate, and this is not. Real, actual white chocolate like we use.
The launch was massive, complete with giveaways for Tesla cars, jet skis, and even a real-life chocolate factory.
We're gonna be giving random people that buy Feastables this Lamborghini and 9 other cars. That's a lot of cars!
But behind the sugar rush, something bitter was brewing. First came the clean up our displays controversy. MrBeast tweeted asking fans help. "If you could clean up the presentation and make it look better, that'd make me very happy." Sounds innocent, right? Except people online flipped. Critics accused him of using unpaid fan labor to manage his brand's retail displays, turning his fans into free merchandisers. Then came the ethical sourcing questions. In mid-2024, reports started asking uncomfortable questions about where Feastables cocoa came from. One viral claim suggested the brand's supply chain might involve cocoa from farms tied to child labor in West Africa. To be clear, there's no evidence MrBeast personally knew about it, and Feastables says their suppliers are certified by Fairtrade and Rainforest Alliance.
100% of our cacao is fair trade certified, which is the gold standard for ethical certification. They have rigorous standards that protects the livelihoods of small farmers and farm workers.
Then, the Children's Advertising Review Unit flagged the company for misleading advertising in one of its taste test campaigns.
This one's way better. It's a lot creamier. It's not as acidic.
Definitely the one on the left.
The second one.
It's rich.
Saying the brand exaggerated consumer reactions. That may sound minor, but when your marketing relies on trust, even small cracks matter. Then things got even weirder. They got sued over one of their chocolate bars called D's Nuts. Sometime in 2023, Feastables launched a peanut butter flavor with that name.
These nuts taste so good.
It's like this amazing peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Nut tap. You have to try these nuts.
But there was one small problem. Another small snack company, D's Nuts LLC, had already trademarked that name, and they weren't laughing about it. They filed a lawsuit claiming trademark infringement, arguing that MrBeast's team knew about the brand and used the name anyway because it was memeable. By late 2024, the hype curve was dipping. People began realizing something painful. Feastables bars were just okay. People didn't buy Feastables for the chocolate, they bought it for the clout. Once the giveaways ended, so did the dopamine rush. While the lawsuit was brewing, another product was literally rotting on shelves. On September 16th, 2024, he teamed up with Logan Paul and KSI to launch Lunchly, marketed as a healthier alternative to Lunchables.
All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Despite being marketed as a healthier alternative to Lunchables, Lunchly quickly came under fire when both consumers and content creators uncovered major concerns. YouTube personality Dr. Mike posted a video addressing what he called the Lunchly controversy.
And I usually don't make videos discussing creators' products, but when terms like healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight. While these kits are fun and tasty, their nutritional value is just not good. They're often too high in sodium, saturated fat, and added sugars, and don't use healthy whole food ingredients.
Then came an even bigger issue, with YouTuber Rosanna Pansino reported following these allegations.
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe.
Multiple social media users claim to have likewise found mold in Lunchly packages. But the most uncomfortable controversy involved the thing he's most known for: charity. Take the massive Team Author charity stream with Aiden Ross on Kick. They raised over $12 million in a single broadcast. Objectively amazing results. Record-breaking donations. Huge donors dropping 6 and 7 figures.
Trying to break the world record for most money raised for charity.
Well, I'm in. 25,000. I will do 25. What if we say at 25K? I'm in for 105K. Well, I'm in for 300 grand.
But then XQC, one of the biggest streamers who participated, later said he left the stream feeling like a scammer. XQC explained,
I was a little bit mad at Jimmy for not ending at 5 mil because of the way that it was ending. And I was mad at him again for not ending the second time. And people were gonna say, why are you mad at him? You're raising more money. Well, that's not the point though, because the guy, Hayes, he's paying to be the last guy to end the stream. But he pays to end the stream, and then we decided that we don't end the stream. So I was mad at, I feel like a scammer.
Viewers complained about the way the goalposts kept moving, the pressure on rich guests to cough up more, and the general vibe of it being less charity and more 24-hour high-pressure telethon for content. What should have been a feel-good moment became uncomfortable, with participants feeling manipulated and viewers sensing something was off. When Jimmy talks about charity online, it often turns into a stat sheet flex.
In this video, we are building and giving away 100 houses. This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video.
Is the work good? Absolutely. Does it help real people? Without question. But does MrBeast treat it like a career scoreboard, constantly reminding everyone of his moral superiority? Also, yes. And that's the uncomfortable part. Charity becomes content, becomes clout, becomes a shield against criticism. And then came the moment that exposed his ego completely. In 2025, Rolling Stone published their most influential creators list, and they ranked MrBeast at number 7. Number 7, a comedian with around 1 million followers, Caleb Heron, was 1 spot above him. Jimmy hopped on X saying, according to the list, a guy with 1 million followers is more influential than me. What did I do to piss off Rolling Stone? The tweet got roasted so badly he deleted it within hours and later posted an apology.
Who then rage tweeted that he couldn't believe that a person with only 1 million followers was named more influential than him.
God love him. You know, he called me and said, I'm so sorry.
But it exposed what everyone already sensed. It's not enough for him to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. It's not enough for him to be a multi-millionaire with successful product lines and a theme park. He also needs constant validation that he's the most loved, most influential, most important person in the room. So, a year on from the lie detector moment, Jacksepticeye was right. He said YouTube felt like it traded soul for scale. The year delivered a Lunchly scandal, a thumbnail machine, and a theme park built in a controversial location to prove the point. He wasn't calling for MrBeast to fail. He was calling for the rest of us to not forget what made the site fun before it turned into a product bible. But this isn't about ruining MrBeast. It's about not letting MrBeast be the only grammar the site speaks. It's about remembering that YouTube used to be about connection, not construction, about creators, not corporations. YouTube might survive, but the soul of it, that's the part that's already been traded away for views. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Was Jacksepticeye right all along? Has MrBeast changed YouTube for better or worse? Let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you love this video, you're absolutely gonna want to check out these videos as well. Trust me, bro, you will love them. Thanks for watching.